What's going on, guys? It is Goalazio here. Welcome back to another FIFA 20 career mode video. Guys, today I'm bringing you a lot of frequently asked question, in all fairness, on a lot of my videos. And it is, how do you pick your career modes? What are you looking for in a career mode to actually go there? In all fairness, guys, I have a strategy to this. I actually pick certain things that I look at. I'm like, I wanted this, I want that, I want to look at this, and I can compromise on this, but I need this. I look at all these different things. I'm like, you know what? I need this in my career mode. And that's what I'm going to bring for you guys today. Let me know in the comment section below, because it'd be interesting to hear your opinions. Let me know the one thing that you look at when you're picking a random career mode on FIFA 20. Or if you don't pick a random, do you just pick a team you support? Let me know in that comment section below. And while you're down there, hit that like button, of course, subscribe as well while you're out there. But first, let's get on into the first thing I look at. Right, guys, so the first thing I look at, in all fairness, is the kits. I look at what kits I want to actually use. Are they pleasing on the eye? Because in all fairness, you don't want to play career mode which kind of have, in all fairness, I don't like ones with lots of sponsors, so I won't go teams like that. I tend to avoid them, so I look at the actual kits. Like, for example, I was originally going to do a Stevenage career mode. I was looking at that, and I was like, you know what, I might consider doing it, but the kits are dreadful. Not a fan whatsoever, so I ended up picking the Newport career mode recently, as you can see up on the channel, and they got the very nice full-on orange kit, the black away kit, which is absolutely lovely. Big fan of it. So I look at actually the kits and see if I think, well, you know what, I really like playing in those. I don't mind playing in those now for the next 10 seasons, wherever it may be. Right, guys, so the next thing I look at is the actual league they're in. So in all fairness, the leagues are kind of all generally the same, but it doesn't matter whether I'm doing like a Road to Glory or whether I'm doing a more prestigious one. I kind of like the actual element of like the threat of potentially being relegated or the idea of getting promoted. I quite like that idea. So, but even if I want to try actually a different format, like for example, I will do an MLS career mode. Like, I'm a big fan of the MLS, I watch it every so often, but I like the fact that it's not like a traditional season. You have two conferences, you go to the playoff stages, go to the final, and then you have several different cups throughout. So I take into consideration of that. Do I have that threat of relegation, for example, like in the Spanish league? Like, I could be relegated, I could win the league, I could get promoted, that type of thing. So I look at that different elements as well. So I'm a fan of that, and I make sure that, you know what, if I'm doing a season or so with it, I'll go, this could work really well. So I look at what league they're actually in. Right, guys, so the next thing I actually look at as well is the budget. So I take into consideration how much budget is good for their actual league. Like, I'm a big fan of doing Road to Glory, so let's just compare to that. If a team doesn't have any budget whatsoever, literally pennies on the dollar, I will tend to avoid that career mode, because you know what, career mode hasn't been the best for the last couple of seasons, and I still want to try and make a fun, the ability to buy, invest in players, or start a youth academy in a career mode. And if I don't have that ability, that you spend the first 2 or 3 seasons trying to gain money, selling off players, bringing in players, selling them off, bringing in new ones, and then selling them off again to actually create a good enough budget. But I tend to actually avoid that, because at the end of the day, I'm not a fan of not being able to do any of that. Like, for example, with the Newport County career mode, they haven't got the highest amount of budget, but I knew for a fact I can sign 1 or 2 players, I can invest in a lot of youth academy players, because when I bring in those players, they can easily slot into my side, because they're going to be one of the highest rated, or they're going to be within the mix of the ratings, and of course they're going to have potential as well. So then I'm like, okay, I've managed my money really well, but if I don't have that little Kickstarter of money, I'm just not a fan. I find it so boring. I'm like, no, not doing it, not touching it. It's going to be a boring L career mode. I'm going to last a year, and well, 6 months, and I'm going to kick it in the bin. So you take that in consideration. Like, have I got enough to actually compete in this league, or invest my money wisely? I always got to make sure I have that. Right, coming in next, guys, I actually look at the team beforehand. I look at the players they actually have, and I look and see if they got many hidden gems, or what type of players they actually have. So is there a few players with half decent potential? I'm talking like 77 plus potential, because there's a lot of players in that side which I'm kind of going to offload anyway, but I can use them as money makers. So if there's some teams which only have maybe 1 standout hidden gem, and the rest are all bang average, I'm like, you know what, I can invest in this his hidden gem with my training sessions, make him more valuable. But then with the rest of them, let him grow naturally, offload them, sign new players in, and I can mix it up a little bit. But I always make sure there is some sort of potential with a side. Like, for example, Brusca, I think it is, in the Serie A. You've got Tonali, for example. He has like 90 plus potential. You can work a team around him, and then there's a few other players which are around that high 70 potential. And also as well, I see if it's many loan players. If it's a small squad with a high amount of loan players, I tend to avoid it. I'm like, right, that's a no-go. I made the mistake with that in the Newport career mode. I think there's like 4 or 5 players on loan in that side, and they only had a big 23-man squad, in all fairness, which is like, right, I got enough for 2 sides, but take away the lone players, I'm scraping just the sub bench and the starting 11. So I made sure I invest in that particular scenario, but usually I wouldn't do that. But anyway, guys, let me know in that comment section, right? I want to know, what do you look for in a career mode when you're starting it? When you're starting a random one, or even if you don't, let me know, right? What are you looking for in a career mode? Because like I just said, those are the couple elements: the kits, the leagues that they're in, the budget, the hidden gems. So I look at those little key elements and I give a career mode a go. Like, I done a Boca Juniors career mode because I loved the fact the stadium was in there at one point, and you could actually have all the licensing, and it was brilliant to actually go. But yeah, I'm open to a lot of career modes. I love doing an A-League one for some reason. Just a fan of Melbourne Victory. Love the kit, love the badge. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. But anyway, guys, my name is Goalazio. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you do want to see more from me. But anyway, guys, guess what? I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, guys.